welcome. We want to solve this nice functional equation given f of x equals x raised to the power 3 divided by 6 plus x raised to the power 2 plus 2x. We are asked to find the inverse function of x. Alright, let me tell you a secret before we go further to solve this particular problem. So in this mathematical function, finding the inverse of a cubic equation here is usually a nightmare for many students. But this particular cubic has a secret property that makes it a perfect cubic in disguise. Do you understand? So let's say solution. Alright, so if you look at the right hand side here, you will see that this is a cubic function. Why? It's because the degree of variable of x here, the highest degree of variable of x here is what? Is 3. So that makes it to be a cubic equation. So, and our first step will be to let everything on this right hand side to be equals to any letter, let's say m, right? So let the right hand side be equals to m. So we have m to be equals x raised to the power 3 divided by 6 plus x raised to the power 2 plus 2x. Alright. Now, so from here, by making it a linear, we have to multiply it throughout by 6. So which is the LCM. So if you multiply it by 6, we are going to have 6 multiplied by m, right? Then x raised to the power 3 divided by 6 multiplied by 6 plus 6 multiplied by x squared, then multiply plus 6 multiplied by 2x. Alright, so what we will have is 6m equals, this 6 will cancel on this, so you have x raised to the power 3 plus 6x squared plus 6 times 2x will give us 12x. You observe that this is in linear form now. So however, we can actually factorize this to become, if we factorize this particular cubic, we have x raised to the power 3 plus 6x squared plus 12x. This particular expression is equals to x plus 2 raised to the power 3 plus 8. So if you expand this, simplify this, you are going to get this. So therefore, let's replace this with this. So therefore, we will have 6m equals x plus 2 raised to the power 3, right? Okay, sorry, this should be minus. So minus 8. All right. So now we have 6m equals, or let's say we want to transfer this minus 8 to the other side. So we are going to have plus 8 equals x plus 2 raised to the power 3. I hope you understand. So the next thing we have to do is, since we want to get x here, we have to find a way to cancel this cube. And to cancel cube, we have to cube both sides, right? So let's do that. So like I said, we want to cancel this cube. So let's keep both sides. Cube root of 6m, right? 6m plus 8. And we have another cube root on this side, x plus 2 raised to the power 3. So, and you observe that we have this cube, we cancel this cube root, right? So we have x plus 2 to be equals cube root of 6m plus 8, and it could be expressed as this. I hope you understand. So therefore, we will have, to make x the square formula, we have to transfer these two to the other side. So we have x equals 6m plus 8 raised to the power of 1 divided by 3, then minus 2. Alright. Then there's something you have to declare here. that our m, don't forget, our right hand side is m, so, and it is equals to f of x, right? So meaning that our x will be the inverse of f prime of m. F inverse of m. It is this that actually give birth to this, right? I hope you understand. So therefore, now we have our f prime of m, right? So will be 6m plus 8 raised to power 1 divided by 3 minus 2. To get our f inverse of x, so what we need to do is to just change every m to x. And if we do that, we are going to have f prime of x is equals to 6x plus 8 raised to power 1 divided by 3 minus 2. So this is our f inverse of x. However, so I will be solving this particular problem again using another method, so we see which one is best, shorter, or best for solving this particular problem. So let's see method 2. So we want to use the second method. Don't forget, we want to find the f inverse of x, right? So inverse of this particular equation. So however, so the first method, the first step here is to let our x to be equals m minus 2. So if our x equals m minus 2, so we're going to have f of m minus 2 equals, so we have x here, we are going to have m minus 2 raised to power 3 divided by 6. All right. So then we have plus m minus 2 square. Then we have plus 2 m minus 2. So by expanding the bracket we have here, so we have for this one, so we are going to have f of m minus 2 equals, right? So let's expand this. So we're going to have m raised to power 3 divided by 6 minus 6m square, right? Then divided by 6 plus 12m divided by 6 minus 8 divided by 6. And this is for this. For this, we have plus m minus 2 square will give us m square minus 4m plus 4. This is for that. So then we have expansion of this. So it gives us plus 2m minus 4. So then on simplification, we are going to have f of m minus 2 will be equals, this should be m raised to power 3 divided by 6, right? So 6 will cancel 6. We have minus m square, 6 here 1, 6 here 2. So we have 2m plus 2m, 3 here, 2 here 3, right? 2 here 4. So we have plus 4 divided by 3, right? Then plus m square minus 4m plus 4 plus 2m minus 4. So let's do something here. So we know this minus m square, we cancel this m square. All right. So we have 2m here, 2m here plus 2m, that is 4m, right? So they will cancel minus 4m. Do you understand? So what again? So we also have minus 4 plus 4. They'll cancel each other. So what we're left is this, then, and this, right? So what we will have now is f of m minus 2 is equals to m raised to the power 3 divided by 6 minus 4 divided by 3. So let's do something in here, interesting here. So if you let our m minus 2 to be equals y, we are going to have f of y, right? So equals m raised to the power 3 divided by 6 minus 4 divided by 3. All right. So from here now, if again, let our y to be equals m raised to the power 3, like I said, minus 4 divided by 3. So by multiplying throughout by 6, we are going to have 6y, right? So equals m raised to the power 3 minus 8. Do you understand? So therefore, our m here will be, if we perform the same operation like we did earlier, so make m the subject of the formula, we are going to have 6y plus 8 raised to the power 1 divided by 3. Alright? So therefore, the f inverse of y, right? Don't forget. So f inverse of y, right? So will be 6y plus 8 raised to the power 1 divided by 3 minus 2. So what is left now is to just change every y here to x. So therefore we have f inverse of y will be x. Then we have 6x plus 8 raised to the power 1 divided by 3 minus 2. So if you compare this final answer with the first method, you see that we got the same answer. So it's now left to you to see which one is most convenient for you. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.